everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've seen some of my other videos. I'm really excited to be here. I thought I would do one of the newbie tags since, I am a newbie. So what I want to do today is go through some of the questions from the Booktube Newbie Tag that was created, from what I can understand, by Brenda C. But a lot of people have continued to do this specific tag when they're new to Booktube, so I'm going to kind of follow in that same vein. So here we go. Question 1. Why did I start this Booktube channel? I kind of mentioned it a little bit in my first video ever, which was my Royal Weekender wrap-up video. I really enjoyed actually being a part of the community. And so I really wanted to kind of keep that going. I recently graduated from a graduate program, and I kind of miss having that connection and that community of people who like reading and like talking about books and reading and writing and all sorts of stuff like that. And so I thought this would be a good way for me to keep that going, and also stay active with reading. I mean, I love reading, and I like being around people who like reading as well and feel similar ways. I'm just excited to sort of keep that going, keep building a community, and keep being an active member, an active part of this community. Question 2. What are some fun and unique things I can bring to Booktube? Ooh, this is such a hard question because my gut reaction is to say nothing, because that's just my low self-esteem talking. But I think what I can bring is, my unique perspective, whatever that might be. I am a writer, I'm also an editor, and I like reading, and I think just having lots of different people who talk about their love of reading is a good thing, no matter if we agree or disagree, or have similar taste or don't have similar taste. I think it's all good. I also think another unique thing is that one of my favorite genres is actually historical romance, and I feel like that's a little bit of it's like a little thing that's slightly different than a lot of other people, which I feel like might be fun for some people who are just kind of venturing into the romance genre. And that's one of the things that I actually really want to do on my channel, is have like a monthly romance series read along, where I'll pick a series, or people can suggest series that they really liked, and I'll read that series throughout the month, or 2 depending on how long it is, and then kind of give my thoughts on the series as a whole, and share some of my favorite romance novels and some of my favorite characters and series and things that I really enjoyed. Question 3. What am I most excited for about my channel? I think the thing I'm most excited about is, not to sound too much like a broken record, but just to keep being involved and a part of the community. I've kind of missed having, it's only been a couple of months since my program ended, but I miss having people around me who like reading as much as I do, and who want to talk about it and really enjoy it in the same ways that I do. And I'm really excited to be around people who enjoy genre writing and stories like that, because in my program we read a lot of literary fiction, and while it can be really beautiful, it's not really my genre. It's not really what I'm excited and passionate about. And so I'm excited to be around people who like sci-fi and fantasy and historical and romance and thrillers and those types of genre fiction that are just always so fun. So I'm really kind of excited to get back to that side of things. Number 4, what do I enjoy reading? I think you kind of already know that historical romance is one of my favorite genres, although it might actually be my favorite genre now that I'm kind of thinking about it, because it is my go-to. It is what I tend to gravitate towards, especially when I feel like I'm in a reading slump or I don't know what to read. Picking up a romance novel always tends to work out for me. It's usually a quick story, it's usually an easy read, it's usually fun, and it's just kind of the thing to get me back into reading. I also like historical novels in general, and fantasy is also another one I really, really like. And then sci-fi. Sorry, in the middle of saying that, I'm kind of realizing that I like any story that doesn't take place in the present time. It's the escapism of it all, really. Number 5, what book or book series got you into reading? So there's a book I remember vividly from when I was in 2nd grade, and I must have been like, what, 9 or something, and it was called Peanut Butter and Jelly Secrets. And I only remember that this little girl started like packing herself peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day and saving her like lunch money so she could buy a dog. And I don't know why I loved that book so much, but it was kind of the book that I remember being the one that kind of catapulted me into reading as a child. Obviously, then I think the books that kind of kept me reading and kind of introduced me to more things would be the Harry Potter series. I was around the same age as those kids when the book started coming out. I was also 11 when the first movie came out, and so like it really spoke to me in a way that I can't quite articulate still. I just think that would be the book series that kept me reading well into adulthood. I mean, I'm rereading the series now for the first time, so I guess I'm coming like full circle or whatever. Question 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? I don't know. This is a weird one, just because, I mean, maybe ask like advice on how to keep going or continuing, or things to put out. I don't know, because that feels like a really intense question. And I'm going to cop out and say I don't know. Sorry. And then question 7, what challenges do I see for myself in this channel? I think ultimately the biggest challenge I'm going to face is just timing. Right now I'm not working in the office, so I have a little bit more time to work on things, but if and when I go back to work, I think it's going to be difficult to balance it all. But I think so long as I'm having fun and enjoying what I'm putting out there, I don't see it. I don't see that being like necessarily like a challenge, because if I was creating things that I didn't like or things that I felt like I had to do, then I don't think I would have as much fun. But because I'm trying to do things that are fun for me, then I think it's good. Like, I think just remembering that like this is supposed to be fun and a hobby, and like that should be all that there is to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so excited to be here. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. If you have any romance novels, any books that you want to recommend or suggest, please feel free to drop them in my comments below, and I will talk to you guys soon.